Here we are, me and Brad, and we're going to do a review for Serious Sam Next Encounter.
It says PlayStation.
Yeah, it's for PlayStation. Yeah, I know that. So basically, this is a review. It's 12 plus. Bradley just pointed out it's GS and that sort of thing. Before he pointed out, and it really annoys me. It's PS. Anyway, PS2 reminds me PS4 is going to come out soon. Basically, this is not technically part of the original series. The original series includes the Serious Sam the First Encounter, Serious Sam the Second Encounter, and Serious Sam 2, and Serious Sam 3 BFE. BFE standing for Before First Encounter. There's a prequel. But this game pretty much originates before all of them, even BFE. But I have to say, this game is utterly brilliant. You can see it's a bit dated because when Sam talks in cutscenes, his mouth does not move. But you don't really notice because it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. Brad here thinks it's brilliant.
I even actually play it every time I come here. It's cool.
Well, most times.
I love using the chainsaw. You get people's heads off.
Yeah, very true. Well, let's just go on for the enemies. The enemies are quite original, even though some of them have got a few bloopers. In Serious Sam's First Encounter and Second Encounter, there are Sirian beheaded rocketeers who are seen to be purple. But in this game, unfortunately, they are swapped for purple. So basically, and now they are the firecrackers, and the red ones are rocketeers. So basically, that kind of muddles everything up. And another thing is that the new enemies look utterly amazing, even a few years down the line. This game, I believe this game was 2003 or 2004, don't you think, Brad?
Probably.
Something around there, because the first encounter was...
At least 6. It's probably maximum. It probably come out.
Yeah, but I do remember clearly that Serious Sam the First Encounter was released in 2001. Serious Sam the Second Encounter was released in... what should we say, 2002, and this one must have been 2003 or 4, because Serious Sam 2, was in 2005. I've got Serious Sam 2 anyway, and I finished it because it's beep and awesome. Anyway, this game, the basic plot of this game is fairly simple. Sam Sirius Stone is sent back in time to ancient Rome to find out why there's a time of... Oh, I don't know how to say it. Well, basically, he's sent back in time to ancient Rome to fix a time lock incident, which can alter time. So he has to go through loads and loads of different times and bosses to destroy this thing. Anyway, bosses isn't something that we've covered, haven't we, Brad?
Yeah.
We haven't covered that, haven't we? Bosses are extraordinarily rare in this game, aren't they?
Yeah, actually, they're kind of true. You hardly get them. There's about 12 maximum?
3 actually, there's only 3 within the 32 levels. And just to say, it would be pretty obvious where they are though. It's in each end of level of each time era. All of them are pretty obvious because of the health bar and their ginormous size. The first boss is back at the arena, which is a Minotaur-like thing called the Diablotaur. It's if you're playing on easy, it's fairly easy to kill with a sniper rifle. Remember one time when I shot it like 5 times with a sniper rifle and it died? Remember, Brad?
Yeah.
That was shocking, wasn't it? That was shockingly easy.
Yeah, the sniper's actually quite cool because it's the only gun you can actually zoom in and mess about. It's the best gun, I would have said. If you want to do really steady and exact shots, if you don't time limit or something.
Well, Bradley, I'd say that I do agree with you, but I think the cannonball launcher or the cannon is probably the best weapon. It does a great deal of damage and it's fun and awesome.
Yeah, but the chain gun in a way is actually kind of good because
the ammo is quite fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a waste of ammo if you're looking
at. If you
at.
just hold it on and keep going around in circles, you just kill everybody and kick their ass really badly. So yeah,
you kick their ass. So anyway, back to bosses. So and the other one, the second boss, is extremely obvious, isn't it, Bradley?
Yeah.
Basically, the second boss is a three-headed beast called Subterranean Emperor Hydra. One head is a robot, another head is a dragon, and the fourth one, I think, it's like a skull, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
It's like a skull. So and it is quite hard. I actually defeated it on the difficulty serious one time. Again, the sniper rifle and the cannonball launcher are most effective on them. even though chain gun can take out quite a lot of health, you know, it does take out quite a lot of health.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And the final boss is the most obvious one, isn't it? It's the Sirian Dark Lord, a soul of a great Sirian warrior infused, or in other words, placed into a gigantic robotic body. Now, I managed to defeat that, but it took me like 15 minutes. So the only way to make it vulnerable is by taking off all its robotic pieces, and then using your sniper rifle to shoot it in its vulnerable head, as we might say. Sorry, I scratched myself on the nose. So yeah, it's probably going to be 6 minutes exactly. I'll try and mark that down. It's going to be like 8 seconds long. Last thing is the gore modes, gore and hippie. I prefer gore's blood. So goodbye.